Hey, Powerless Balc here. Episode 44 of Powerless Balc. 6 years, 6 months powerless here. And this coronavirus has everything going powerless these days. And this year, the University of Minnesota was going to host the NCAA Wrestling Tournament Division I at US Bank Stadium. First time ever in a stadium. We're going to break records for crowds. And you know, me being an old gopher, we're going to cheer on the heavyweight. Gable Stevenson would have probably won the national title this year, but everything got canceled. And the only irony in that is our neighbors to the south, Iowa, had their best team in a long time, had a 10-year drought, undefeated in the Nationals, and undefeated in Big Ten season, and they're having a good year, and probably would have won the national title, and possibly even 10 All-Americans like the 2001 Gopher team did with 10 All-Americans, but it got canceled, and ironically, Alliant Energy is still the Iowa Hawkeyes sponsor. But in light of this virus, we got to take it serious because it's getting in the news every day, and we have to have some preventative measures here. So what I've done is I've incorporated Goldie football bobblehead and Goldie wrestler bobblehead, and we're going to illustrate that. It's about to scale. Let's just say this is a wrestling mat, and the center circle there. Center circle is the green, so that's going to be about, I'm going to say, 6 to 10 feet apart depending on the size of the mat. This is the distance we need to speak to each other right here. You need to be talking to people in a distance of 6 feet. So that means when you go into a grocery store or a convenience store, 6 feet away. It doesn't mean you crowd in and so forth. But I found what actually does work is, being a powerless guy, is if I go into the grocery store now, or well, I stay away from grocery stores. I'm strictly convenience, and less people I see than I go. And shop in the butcher shops and different things like that. But if I go in with a red Solo cup, which I've cut the bottom out of, and 6 feet please, 6 feet please, give me 6 feet. Actually, people respond to that with a laugh usually, but they stay 6 feet away. So get yourself a red Solo cup, and if you're hard of hearing, you want to attach a string to 2 of these and make it about an 8-foot string so you can throw it out there far enough, and the hard of hearing guy can hold one to his ear and one to the mouth. If this gets any worse, we might have to refer to Powerless Balc 2, where we had our Powerless Balc bowls, and we might be communicating by bowls. And you know, auctions are quite a deal too, so you want to stay 6 feet away, get yourself a red Solo cup and use it. So this is Powerless Balc, Goldie football gopher, and Goldie wrestling gopher. And stay safe out there, and we're going to contain and we'll whip this virus. So this is Powerless Balc, sponsored by Balcom Auction. When you have an auction, you'll need an auctioneer. Call 888-HEY-BALC, and Balc will be there. 20, 25, and 30, 25, and 30, 25, and 30, 20. Wait a minute, you might not be able to hear me. 35, 35, 40, 45 and a half, 55 and 60. 55 and 60, 55 and 60, sold them out $55. Thank you.